Welcome to our presentation about Bob Ewell, who is a character from To Kill a Mockingbird, and he's one of the main antagonists of the story.
The first thing we're going to talk about is the introduction of Bob Ewell. Then we're going to talk about his surroundings, his speech, his actions, and the character development of Bob.
Bob Ewell is part of the white trash of America. He's a drunk, unemployed member of the Maycomb's poorest family. Their family represents the dark side of the South, which includes ignorance, poverty, and hate-filled racial prejudice, and
squalor.
The Ewell family is a disgrace of Maycomb for 3 generations.
Fun fact!
Bob Ewell was named after a Confederate officer called Richard S. Ewell, and his commander, Robert E. Lee.
His surroundings. Bob's family consists of himself and 8 of his children, one of whom is Mayella, his daughter. His wife has died a long time ago. He lives behind the trash dump in a ramshackle house, and he also lives nearby the Negro neighborhood. Because his living conditions are so poor, he might feel like he's been put on the same rank as the Negroes have been, which causes him to dislike them even more. He also lives close to the forest since his family has special rights that let him hunt out of season all year long. His family has also been the disgrace of Maycomb for the past 3 generations, causing him to also have extra racial prejudice and thinking he is being judged.
Speech. From the way how Bob speaks, you can tell that he's pretty uneducated. His speech is hateful, biased, and racist. You can link this back to his surroundings and his conditions, why his speech is so racist. And here I have a quote from the book. So I quote,
"Just before sundown, while I was saying Mayella was screaming fit to be Jesus. Well, Mayella was raising this holy racket, so I dropped him load and run as fast as I could, but I run into the fence. When I got distangled, I run up to the window and I seen that black
nigger
yonder rutting my Mayella."
As you can hear, this is pretty uneducated, hateful, biased, and racist. Bob's actions.
In the book, Bob beats his children,
This is because he's drunk most of the time.
which causes further poverty upon his family.
He also accuses Tom Robinson
Of raping
for raping his daughter, and he threatens Atticus for defending Tom Robinson. Eventually, Bob dies, and in the book, it's heavily implied that Boo Radley killed him.
Character development. Bob is a flat character in the book because you only get to see his racist and white trash side. His hate for the African Americans and the Finch family only grows, and his public reputation worsens.
So during the trial, Atticus really implies on that Bob beats up his own children because in Tom's testimony, he says that Mayella tried to get him inside the house and that Mayella tried to kiss him, but Tom didn't want to, so he pushed her away. And just at that moment, Bob returned to the house and he saw all that. And what he did was he beat Mayella up. But now he's trying to say that Tom raped Mayella and then beat her up, while actually it was Bob and Tom did absolutely nothing. Bob also tries to murder Atticus's children, but the book heavily implies that just before it was too late, Boo Radley came out and killed him.
This concludes that Bob is one racist fuck. Thank you for listening.
His full name is Robert E. Lee Ewell.
We moeten 8 minuten halen, holy shit. We moeten 8 minuten halen.
Mag dat erin?
Wow.
Okay.
Dat is wel leuk.
His full name is Robert E. Lee Ewell.
Fuck. Je doet gewoon
Fuck.
bloopers aan het einde.
Oké.
Bloopers. Ja. Ik weet niet. Doe het gewoon overnieuw, kill. Wat dit is echt.
He also lives close to the neighborhood, to the Negro neighborhood. Wat moet ik daarover zeggen? And causes him to dislike them even less. more. Really.
This concludes that fuck.